Where are we today, Mr. Historian?
We are at Sunrise Lodge and Camp Thing.
Sunrise.
On our way to Lake Eleanor.
Yes, where are we going? Going to be passing through?
Grand Park, or the Great Plains on a mountain.
Okay. It is August 5th?
I think so.
Yeah, August 5th. The flowers are in bloom. And there's a lot less snow right now than there is in July.
A lot less.
We're taking the service road to save ourselves a little bit of Wonderland looping. But it's very pretty today. In case you have scratch and sniff vision, or in case you don't have scratch and sniff vision, it smells like wildflowers. It's just lovely, and as the historian says, beautiful. And the mountain keeps peeking through the trees, and we've got a chipmunk who's going up the tree right there, which is better than a bear going up the tree right there. I had a friend do this hike last week, and they said the mosquitoes were pretty sucky. So hopefully it won't be too bad for us. I have a feeling they will, though.
Be pretty bad.
If you've watched our North Loop video, you've probably seen a lot of this. Yeah, it's pretty nice. There's no hat on the mountain today, and you can see Little Tahoma to the left of it. And couldn't ask for a prettier day on the mountain. Tomorrow's supposed to be a little bit cloudy and overcast, so most of the video will probably be today. We've come to our first babbling brook, and above us is the mountain. If I was a better videographer, I could probably get them both in the frame at the same time, and make it look majestic, but I think it does that on its own. Is it getting warm?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. I don't know if you can see him in the middle of the field there, but I've got a little marmot wandering around in the flowers. He's just walked right in front of us. I'm sure we'll see more of them. Still got quite a bit of snow as we're going up. Mountain's hidden by that.
You know, Beagle, I'm feeling a weird sense of deja vu. I feel like I've been here before.
I feel like the last time we were here, it was a lot snowier, though.
Yeah.
And a lot cooler, which actually increased our hiking speed a bit.
Yeah, but right now that wind is glorious.
Yeah. It's supposed to be, sorry as I move the camera around, it's supposed to be, I think, 70 today? 76 maybe? But right now we're in the shade of the hill here, and we're on to the North Loop Trail, and
actually,
this is technically, yes, you're right. Where are we?
Still on the Wonderland.
We are on the Wonderland.
For like the 4th time now.
Yeah.
We really like this section of trail, it turns out.
Obviously we do.
Right over there. Wow,
Yeah.
we actually made a pretty far distance.
We're doing
fast.
Well, it's downhill right now. Today was a free day at the park.
Which was kind of a shock.
And the parking lot showed that. We had to wait like 10 minutes to find a spot, and the overflow lot was the overnight lot was completely filled up with
Wonderland.
people Ran into a couple going to Mystic Lake. We wish them luck crossing Skyscraper because it's still pretty snowy there, I bet. We are about to leave our good friend the Wonderland Trail and head on to the North Loop, and we have Berkley is 1.5, and so we've come 2.3 miles. We've got a lot of ways to go. There isn't even a sign for the Grand Park yet.
But it seems like we're going a lot faster than we were.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm moving.
So over there is Skyscraper, and the meadows here are starting to bloom. It's come down some of the hill, but
no, we've gone down most of the hill.
yeah, it's
beautiful.
About as flowery as it gets. I thought the Tubal Cane Mine was full of flowers, but this is crazy. And now we're about to come to our good friend the Babbling Brook and maybe stop for a little bite to eat. Well, what do you think? Worst hike ever?
No. Let me think about that. No.
We're going to rejoin that little babbling brook in a few seconds here. And hopefully I didn't get any dust on the camera. I just dropped it in the path here. Clock.
There's one.
So, mark on your calendar.
The first week of August.
Exactly. It's when the flowers are out on sunrise. Actually, they stay out for a long time, but I don't think I've ever seen them quite like this before. This is unbelievable. I stop filming the flowers and then come to another section and it's like, holy cow.
They're even better here.
It's even more densely packed.
Grand Park's gonna be amazing.
Or it'll just all be flower meadow and grass. Oh, there's another little marmot.
He's gone.
Yep. They're gonna try breaking into our food tonight. And we've come to our babbling brook again, and he'll be our constant friend now for a while. Maybe not. Not really qualifying as a waterfall.
Not quite.
But they all join up right here, and feel like we should run across Bambi here any second. I love how the path gets narrower and narrower the further in you go. Yeah, we've gotten to the point where most people turn around, I think. Yeah. Having to put our masks on every few seconds was hot. I'll restart when we join the... Okay. And if you look very closely, you can see a little frog in there.
Oh, wow.
Let's see if we can zoom in on our amphibian. All right. Well, he's not doing many frog things. He's not singing the Rainbow Connection. What else? He's not saying a ribbit.
Nope.
All right. Entertain us, frog. Our viewers demand it.
No, they don't.
Oh.
They came here for hiking, not looking at amphibians.
Oh. Like, subscribe?
No.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's definitely flowing a lot more this year than the last time we were here on our North Loop adventure. No, the river is a lot more raging. It was a babbling brook and now it's kind of, yeah. Yeah. I think I forgot to take an allergy pill this morning. My nose is starting to run.
Not me. I know I took one. I don't think Willa has it. I didn't have one last night.
We've left the flowers and came into a forest, but it's not going to last long. So I'm going to hope we enjoy our shade while we've got it. I was just telling the historian, the one bad thing about this hike is it's pretty much all been downhill on the way there, which doesn't bode totally well for the way back. But good exercise, I guess. Yeah. And our good friend the stream is back to the side. But I think we're about to say farewell for a while. Oh, there's your waterfall for our waterfall lovers. In case you're wondering, how's the water flowing this way at this part of the stream and that way at that part of the stream, it takes off that way over there. So we're not defying the laws of gravity and physics. And this is a rickety bridge. What? How's the temperature today?
Hot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How are the bugs?
Very bad.
Yeah, they're starting to bite me too.
That's nice.
All right. We've been at an uphill spot, and I think both of us are a little cheery in the face right now. But we're still cheery on the inside too. Well, while we were in the forest, the mountain decided to hide from us, and we're still on our way up. We haven't even reached Grand Park yet. It's funny, in my memory, it's like you get off the Wonderland, you go down the little hill with the brook, and then you're in Grand Park. And my memory is completely different from reality. So this is the 5th tree like that. And I think we're about to come to the sixth tree like that. A lot of them are fairly fresh looking. So, hey bear!
There it is.
There it is?
Finally.
Okay.
I can say it.
What can you say?
Welcome to the Great Plains on the mountain.
And again, oh, I guess we just passed it, but you can see the fire lookout. Yeah, I think we're here.
It's beautiful.
Grand Park. And it does have flowers in it. Are those people ahead? Yeah. Okay. Thought it was a bear for a second. And there's our friend, the fire lookout.
I see him a lot, it turns out.
Yeah, and we're on Grand Park.
Or as it's better known, the Great Plains on the mountain.
Yeah.
Okay, Grandpa's not coming.
Yeah. All right. The sun has disappeared behind some clouds temporarily, so my spirits are raised. Just drank some water and hopefully we can get through this wide open field that stretches for miles before it pops out.
You know, you jinxed it.
All right, so maybe we're a little bit lying.
Not as many flowers as suspected.
That was...
So this is crazy.
Yeah. This is crazy because it's flat.
Yeah.
There's parts of Kansas that aren't this flat.
Exactly.
The historian let me take the lead, and we're about to journey into parts unknown, which I'm excited about because we are coming right now to 3.3 miles to Lake Eleanor.
But we think that's wrong
Uh,
because it says Game Camp 6 miles away. That's wrong.
yeah, so it's probably 4 miles.
Probably about 2.5.
I don't know, but yeah, this is the most un-Washington hiking ever right here. You never get this in Washington State. Not a lot of flowers up here, but whoever mows up here does a great job. That was a joke, because nobody mows. There might be flowers blooming here in a couple of days. I might be wrong. I think in late August you could come out here and be amazed with flowers out at Grand Park, because you see all those little things poking through there, historian?
Yeah, they're all flowers.
Yeah, I think this might turn into fields of color. Oh, the trail's nice and springy. It puts a spring in my step. Yeah, when we did the North Loop, I so wanted to just continue on here because this is so bizarre. And there's cloud cover, so we aren't being beaten by the sun. But I suppose, like anything, you get your visual overload on just planes. 5 standing by. why have you turned off your targeting computer? Luke, use the Force! Well, how far are we from Lake Eleanor?
Too long.
Oh, okay. There's a little lake over there, and again, another field of flowers. It's pretty much a fairly steep decline into the valley here, and I'm not looking forward to climbing out of it tomorrow, but take what you can get sometimes. We'll update you when we find our campsite and see how many miles we went in total. I believe it's been about 8.5, 8.6 miles, and I see something green that's not a tree, and it's glistening, and it looks wet, and
It looks like a lake.
it's a big one. Just had a fighter plane fly overhead. That was kind of cool. Okay. So, Lake Eleanor Camp. No fires, stoves only. See if we get our pick. We have made it to the lake. There's the group campsite. The other campsites are down that way. And now we're about to go get some water and filter that. And this would be it's unfortunate the clouds rolled in. It might be a little bit of a chilly night.
Very chilly.
But I don't know if you can see the mosquitoes dancing at the lake's edge. But yeah, it's a very nice, pretty big lake. 3 individual campsites in one group.
Yeah.
All right. And if you're a bit lazier than we are, which I totally respect, you can take a Forest Service road, and it's like a 2,000 foot walk here, or you can walk 8.5 miles, and
It's 2,000 feet?
it's like 2,000 feet to the Forest Service road. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yep.
Of course it is.
Alrighty. Well, we're gonna get water, and maybe we'll cook dinner later on and show you that too. But otherwise, here's a lake, and it stretches on beyond the bend there. I'll try to get it better later. Here's the lake from the other campsites. You can see there's a cute little island or peninsula right out in the middle, kind of. Yeah, it's the individual campsites. There's one here, there's one down this way, and then there's one up over there, and then the pit toilets are over there. I would say one is good to get away from the lake effect, or yeah, 1. 2's nice because it has the most level ground I've ever seen anywhere for a tent site, and 3's okay if that's all that's left. Anyhow, we're gonna clean up a little more and set up our tent and eat dinner. So thank you for watching. Anything you want to add?
I think this is an okay hike, but I am dreading tomorrow where everything will be uphill.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But now I'm just going to enjoy this beautiful view.
Yeah, it is nice. Be better if the sky was more of that color and less of that color.
Then we'd be getting sunshine.
Yeah, no, this would be great during a hot summer day.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we've come back to the
First field.
first field, and we're back at the lake here, and as you can see, it's a little overcast today. Maybe a little bit of drizzle happening, but I think we're both going to be sweating enough in a few minutes that a little drizzle will feel pretty nice. Anyhow, I'm getting low on battery, so I'm only going to try to give the highlights here, and we'll see what happens. So the wind has decided to make this the creepiest forest ever. What do you think of it?
Creepy.
Creepy? Yeah.
Everything's just creepy and creepy.
So here's a tip for anybody. If you put some duct tape around your pole right there, you can repair things like eyeglasses when they break a frame. Would have been real bad not to have something to fix it with. And the duct tape comes in handy. So put some duct tape on your poles and enjoy the creepy wind. We are back at the beginning of Grand Park.
Or the end.
Or, well, it's the beginning for us. Well, a little rainy, so we'll try to get the big section in good. It's even pretty in the mists out here. Kind of makes it seem smaller, but
you know it's true size.
Yeah. I think we're about to get into the big wide open area. It's raining just the wrong amount right now to not enough to swelter in my rain jacket, but a little too much. The climb out of here wasn't near as bad as Eleanor was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Still a lot of up to get up to here. But
Grand Park.
Yep, Grand Park. It's here, can I swap spots with you real quick? Thank you. It's hard to capture, especially in the fog here, just how big it is. But it's super cool.
It's massive.
Of course, all the little plants along the side of the trench here rub against your legs because it's so narrow and water ends up dripping down to your socks, and I need to learn my runway walking, I guess. But it's beautiful. And it's not 90 degrees, so, you know, there's a positive. All right. So it's been 20 minutes later, probably about, and we're still in Grand Park, and we've still got a lot ways left to go. It's ginormous. Yeah.
The intersection's up here, though.
Yeah, we're about to meet up with the North Loop Trail, I think. But yeah, just stretches. Whoop. Cloud cover is lifting a little bit, so you can see the flowers a little bit better. It's only a light drizzle now. But yeah, we're about out of Grand Park. Next place will be Berkley Park, I think. Maybe we'll stop and review their toilet there. The one at Eleanor Lake was a pit surrounded by 3 walls. We had a few buckets of human waste outside of it, and it was pretty stinky. If you really want the best toilet on Mount Rainier that's in a campground, I think the one at Sunrise Park is pretty darn amazing. Yeah, at Sunrise Camp. Yeah. It's funny how you can miss something so beautiful and pretty because you're walking in the other direction, so you don't get to see it. Or coming back into the fields here, and I think the fire watch is where? Over
Up on that hill?
up on a hill we can't see. Anyhow, it's a beautiful cloudy day. The drizzle has stopped for now, and we're getting to enjoy the wildflowers, and not near as many people on the trail today, which is fine with me. It's
Up on that hill, right?
yeah, I think it's up on that hill. Yep. All right. We'll be back with more flowers shortly, I'm sure. What did you think of this hike, Mister?
I would say it's not for the faint of heart. It's pretty hard.
Yeah, it's only 8.5 miles, so it's not terrible. It's a lot of up and downs, plus a really nice straight section. But there are some flat sections. Again, if I wanted to stay at Lake Eleanor again, I would just go on the forest road and walk the mile or so in. There's the sketchy bridge. You can see it do. But pretty little stream. Whoop, slip there. Yep. I think we're almost to Berkley Park now.
I was just wondering how far it is.
Yeah, but this is where I said, look, the water's running this way and the water's running this way. But today, the water is very pretty. And can't tell if my lens is fogging over or not, so yeah.
Beautiful.
It is pretty. We'll be back with a report on Berkley. So I have to say that Berkley might be my least favorite toilet so far. It's just a cattywampus throne, and you have to walk up a steep hill to get to it. It's got some nice views though. But yeah, that's up there quite a ways. I'm not opening it because I don't want to throw up. Yeah, but it's a toilet and it's a steep climb. All right. So we're back in the fields of flowers, and there's dew on everything, and it's still pretty. At least there isn't total cloud cover everywhere. It's a beautiful day for a hike. There's enough visibility you can see things, and the heather is all starting to bloom. And we should be running into marmots soon, I would guess. If you wanted to make a short itinerary, where would you suggest, and you wanted to see the wildflowers, what would you suggest?
Berkley.
Stay at Berkley?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's pretty much right at the end of the flower fields. And then you get the beautifulness of the babbling brook. But you do miss Grand Park then. I think Grand Park's pretty amazing.
And here you have Lunch Rock.
This is the rock where we have eaten many a meal. It's a great stopping point. And it has a great view. This is pretty darn scenic. Unfortunately, it's a little overcast, but I'm not complaining too much about this one. I realized I haven't done any real close-ups of flowers for people, but
there's so many types. I've never seen these many flowers.
This is, oh, I can smell them today.
Ooh, I can too.
This is,
oh, beautiful.
and there should be a little marmot that lives right around here.
Yeah, marmot guys over here.
Yeah. There's a couple of them around here, but yeah, it's
pretty.
It is pretty here. So I would say this hike is worth it just for the flowers, and I think Grand Park is visually stunning as can be, so
I'm gonna give it a try as best I can.
you know, if the problem with stopping at Berkley is you miss Grand Park then, and
that's not fun.
we're gonna be hiking up to where those rocks are, I believe. And but yeah, how's that for?
I'm just blown away.
Yeah, this is a beautiful hike to do, and
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10? Okay, that's better than a 6 out of 10.
It's an 8 out of 10 because it's a 10 out of 10 for flowers on Grand Park, but I am gonna have to minus 2 points for Lake Eleanor.
Yeah, Lake Eleanor's, it's a pretty lake. I think if it had been sunny there when we'd been there, it would have been a 10 out of 10.
Probably.
But, you know, there's so much beauty along the North Loop, and makes me want to go through Spray Park now. All right, we have hikers coming, so gonna turn off and mask up. I just can't get over how dense and pretty it is with.
I'm just blown away by this entire hike.
Yeah, it's
gorgeous. That's the only word.
Yeah, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous hike. And sometimes we're both out of shape enough that it's easy to forget the beauty and focus on your feet aching, being tired.
That's what it was. I'm not even tired.
Yeah.
My feet don't hurt that much.
Well, mine are a little soaked, but
yeah, that's the only
can't
I can't complain with this.
Can't really complain with views like this. It's hard to believe this was all under snow just 2 months ago.
A month ago.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much 1 month does.
Yeah.
I'm blown away.
At least it's a gentle slope up. Oh, and you can see a little waterfall all back over there.
That's the start of the best on this, the Babbling Brook.
Yeah.
Now it's becoming sunny out.
Yeah, you can see the sun. It's clearing up. Perfect timing. Sorry if I'm breathing heavy, internet. But yeah, we're gonna be going up the trail over there. So we're pretty much almost out of the thick of the wildflowers here.
I'm still just blown away.
Yeah. And then we're yeah, it's clearing up pretty good. Oh, look at that. The valley down there. That's pretty.
We walked up all of that.
We did follow that. Yeah.
Man, we walked a ways.
We walked a long ways. I have mentioned it before, but I'm a huge fan of heather, and we're definitely... Yeah, you can see all the way down to... We've come through that whole valley. And then some.
That's good.
It's heather-erific. Yeah. Sad we didn't see any marmots.
Agreed. Well, we did see them yesterday.
Yeah, we did. Hopefully they aren't too tiny on the video, but wow, those are blooming.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm blown away still.
Yeah. Now this is pretty. Just had a little chipmunk. Oh, there's a marmot. There he is. Let's go back and see the marmot.
Where?
Right down at the base of the rocks there.
Really?
Yeah. You can see him moving.
Yeah, there he is.
He's headed into the flowers.
Rainier.
Yeah. We saw a chipmunk down there, and you're probably not able to see him at all on the video. Anyhow.
Wow.
They're kind of monkey-like.
Yeah.
Sure, he's really hard to see, but he's...
Run along that little trail.
Yeah. Alrighty. So there's today's marmot. Maybe there'll be another one.
I know, look at that.
That is the chunkiest little...
I know, isn't he?
It's like pack rat size.
Yeah, he is.
Look at him. Oh,
Aw.
look at him. He's pretty cute.
Cuteness overload.
Yeah, that'd be cool to watch them. The glaciers calve there. Looks like you're up in Alaska. That's Shadow Lake.
Pretty sure.
That's the Sunrise water supply.
Really?
Yes. That's where they get their drinking water from. We're on the sourdough trail now, and there's a beautiful, beautiful rock walls that somebody has spent ages stacking the rocks on. Yep. And it's fallen in a few spots, but normally we've been lazy and taken the access road down.
It looks kind of steep.
But you can kind of see the roof of the lodge and the visitor center poking through. But there's a bit of a steep climb and then probably a fairly steep decline. So, a few more wildflowers, and is that Sunrise Lake Camp right there?
Yeah, basically.
And there's the access road, and you can see the tips of,
Buildings of silence.
yeah. All right, so actually you can kind of see a little bit of the mountain peeking through there.
Oh, wow.
And cloud cover is lifting. Any thoughts on the hike?
I think it's a good 8 out of 10. It's solid. The only thing that drags it down is Lake Eleanor itself, which is kind of surprising.
Well, it's a lake, you know. It's like every other lake. But the flowers that leading down to Berkley were so amazing, and the views at Grand Park are amazing as well.
Oh wow, another great view right here.
Yep, and we're yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Huh.
That's the Huckleberry Creek Trail.
Yeah. We were down in the valley somewhere down there. Yeah, that is a view.
Yeah.
And with that, I think we're probably going to call it.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Do it.
All right. Thanks for Thanks for watching. Remember to...
No, you don't get unsubscribe and dislike. Because we're all about negativity.
Well, actually, I don't care about the all I care about is leave a comment. Tell us what you'd like us to see do differently. That's what we can do. Suggest us a trip. Thank you. And for your bonus, here's a mama bear and a baby bear. So, yeah.
That's good.
Oh, look at the baby standing up.
I can't see.
Wow, so close.
All right. That was so cool.
Oh, there's two of them.
2 babies?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's...
You're kidding me.
Oh wow. That's a mama and a baby. Oh, there's 2 of them. Here's a baby.
Alrighty. So enjoy your bonus footage.